And here I was thinking that I had already made a moon rock video, when in reality, it was actually moon glass that we talked about, folks. Green moon minerals, not the blue ones. And you know what? I'm actually happy about that, because it gives me yet another opportunity to discuss my favorite topic, the moon, and its role in this world. But no joke, everyone. Moon rock here is now an essential resource, and I'll get to why here in a bit. Because for now, we need to talk sources. And would ya bloody believe it, folks? Moon rock commonly drops from rocks that potentially came from the moon. Now, meteor boulders here drop 2 moon rock guaranteed, with both a 60% and 30% chance at a third. Yes, I know, it's weird. But what is also weird is how meteor showers and meteor fields actually work, as they are both random in size, frequency, and in whether or not any of the actual meteors are going to stay intact upon falling. Now, I really wouldn't rely on meteor showers is what I'm saying. Where they can be and how to identify them, though, that I can tell ya. Meteor fields tend to be on rocky land or barren turf, but in my experience, it's more the latter. So your best bet is likely parts of the mosaic biome here. But on the off chance you see these scorch marks elsewhere, know that you're actually in the right place. Potentially even the right place for this thing here, the suspicious boulder. Like regular meteors, it too drops moon rock, but offers 3 guaranteed, with a 30% chance at a fourth. But it also drops what is called the celestial orb too. Something that will be very important for moon rock crafts later. But the suspicions just keep on growing, everyone. Now, another source of moon rock is indeed these, suspicious moon rock itself. Found solely around the Moonstone, mining these turned creatures drops 1 moon rock with a 50% chance at an extra. But the smaller pieces are not going to drop anything, mind you. But this Moonstone, however, it's going to generate in one of your forest biomes guaranteed, so make note there. And moon rock itself is actually required to repair the thing initially, or if the Moonstone event goes horribly wrong for you. But what is this Moonstone event, you ask? Well, it's a whole darn thing involving Starcaller staffs being turned into Mooncaller ones during a full moon that also sees a number of hounds and werepigs trying to actually stop the process by breaking the stone itself. It's fun stuff, and it even leads to additional suspicious moon rocks, as you can see, especially if you build some pig houses around the joints, so make notes. But another place to potentially run into moon rock is here on the Lunar Island, more specifically, the Lunar Mines. Nothing too grand, however, as it will just be a few meteors to mine, or just a couple of lone pieces to find. Still, it is a guaranteed place to find some of the stuff, even if the boulders themselves are going to be limited by world generation and, of course, lack of meteor showers. But don't go too far, as these clown cars of silky death are awaiting you too. Anyone who has ever interacted with shattered spider holes on the Lunar Island understand just how annoyingly tedious and dangerous they can be. Hence the gunpowder here. You either mine these things a bajillion times to finally break them after wave upon wave of spiders, or you simply blow them up in one go. Your choice. Still, I don't really think either choice is worth but 1 to 2 moon rock at the end of the day. So moving on here to maybe another source that is arguably not worth the effort, sunken chests. I mean, we do have a 20% chance to walk away with a nice chunk of moon rock, and you might get some other really good loot too, but having to find pearl, help pearl even a little bit, find another message in a bottle in hopes of even spawning one of these things, then sail into the X, and then retrieving the chest only for it not to drop what you're looking for is a lot. Good luck though. But our last source of the day is also the newest, folks. Ancient moon statues. They're found solely in the ancient archives, which are past the new lunar grotto biome, which in turn is always now connected to the blue mush tree forest biomes, so make note. And these new statues here are pretty awesome, as they drop 1 moon rock guaranteed, with a 50% chance to drop another, all the while providing 1 full chunk of Thule site each. Note, however, they take a lot out of your pickaxe, so be mindful there. But here's where the fun begins. And no, I'm not kidding. While it is 100% true that most walls in this game are pretty darn worthless for what they're supposed to be, Moonrock walls here are pretty unique. For one thing, note how long it takes for me to hammer any other wall compared to the Moonrock one. Typically, a wall is going to only be demolished in 3 hits from a hammer. But a Moonrock wall, no matter its size mind you, takes a whopping 25 hammer strikes. Furthermore, note how I deal the usual 34 damage to a normal wall, but only 25.5 to the Moonrock ones. This is due to us only dealing 75% of our typical damage to Moonrock walls and Moonrock walls alone. And oddly still, it's only other players. Mobs are not impacted by this. Strange. Very strange. Oh, but you should repair Moonrock walls with more Moonrock to be the most efficient about it. But next comes Cratered Moonrock. And for those watching any of our series of guides on gems, you already have a good idea about what these things mean to us. But in short, Cratered Moonrocks help lead us to specific moon lenses with use of various gem types. And these moon lenses can serve as colorful map markers if you please, and go into several other moon rock crafts along the way, like the moon dial here. Now, the description of the bloody thing literally explains all you need to know about it, so I won't be treating you all like babies. However, you should note that every character has a nighttime specific quote for each phase of the moon, which is quite fun, and they can serve as cool base decorations too. Especially come full moons, as you can see. But hey, remember that celestial orb that I said would become important later? Well, it's its time to shine with moon rock idols here, everyone. The only issue is that we can't actually use one until we finish yet another moon rock construction, the celestial portal here. Costing 20 Moonrock and a purple moon lens, the Celestial Portal is like any other dang old portal, only when we choose to sacrifice one of these Moonrock idols to it, it will allow for us to change characters at will. Very, very cool. Scary powerful, and I don't really know if I want to think about it, but it's very cool. But it's a good thing I switched to Walter here, ain't it? Because he too can make use of some Moonrock for his ammo, folks. Freeze rounds can be shot to freeze enemies and count as 2 ice staff blasts, which is really efficient actually. And slowdown rounds slow down whatever they hit by 33% for 30 seconds. And yes, that includes bosses, so enjoy them. Oh, but the Astral detector here. If only we had more time. A rare blueprint obtained through activating the Ancient Archive and solving an ancient puzzle with the Ancient Orchestrina. This ancient machine shows the location of the 2 pieces of the final celestial altar, can point towards the lunar islands and find information to make the first celestial altar if you haven't already mined them, can pinpoint the location of the Crab King because he too drops a celestial altar piece, and can even throw off infinite light at the end of the day. Seriously, you're gonna have to learn up on this thing elsewhere. We don't really got the time for it all today. Oh, but you can always bet that I will always make time for some turf here. Even if these 2 pieces of it don't actually do anything dang special. Still, we get 6 turf per craft, so there's that. And there you have it, everyone. A video on Moonrock within Don't Starve Together here. And Moonrock is bloody amazing, and is now actually required to progress towards the end of Don't Starve Together, potentially. So you best have been taking notes. Thanks for watching, folks. Well wishes to all. Praise the moon. And I'll see ya in the next one. Bye-bye.